Spawning from the cesspool that is Catasauqua and the greater Lehigh Valley area, a strange and deeply troubling species has emerged. They call themselves the goons. Equal parts enigma and ecological aberration, they roam in search of shenanigans with little regard for dignity or decorum. One can only hope that the Queen's soul watches over us as we attempt the near impossible, to document and perhaps gain even a sliver of understanding and insight into the strange world that is the goons. Brace yourself, dear viewer, for I cannot guarantee the safety of your brain cells on the journey that lies ahead. The goons are known to make their home in a digital cesspool they call their group chats, a festering online habitat where disturbing images, dumbass arguments, and other forms of unchecked idiocy flourish in abundance. Here you will often spot a rare phenomenon made common: goons bitching and moaning about other goons bitching and moaning, a recursive, almost ritualistic way to display their hard-earned chromosomes to potential mates. And yet, though chaotic, their natural habitat is a fitting one. For while the goons are many things, loud, erratic, deeply unwell, they are, perhaps most notably, the physical embodiment of juxtaposition. Among the earliest observations one can make of the wild goon is, curiously, one of contradiction: their dietary habits. Take, for instance, the rotund and affable Robert, who appears to thrive on a peculiar combination of sea algae and cow patties. Contrast this with Dabby, similarly rotund, who would, quite sincerely, engage in certain acts for protein, claiming that it is firmly heterosexual so long as one doesn't go past the back of the throat. Here we witness a typical goon congregation, a pilgrimage to a white suburban pizzeria. Leo, ever the thinker, proposes a spicy barbecue chicken pizza. Cheyenne, oblivious to Robert's budding despair, whispers of a super meat lover's special. And the lone vegan, silent, watchful, knows with certainty he shall not eat this day. The nature of the wild goon varies inexplicably from one specimen to the next, each requiring its own trained eye to properly identify. Take, for instance, the wild Leo. A paradoxical creature by design, Leo is, without question, the sassiest known archetype of goon. His sass levels are dangerously high, lethal to most life forms, and yet he somehow survives by releasing controlled bursts into the group chat on a loose bi-weekly schedule. But place him in a different environment, say the Cheesecake Factory, and the transformation is remarkable. Gone is the quick-to-quip goon. What emerges instead is a big old buttery boy, full of love and cheesecake. Lots and lots of cheesecake. Though Leo's paradoxical nature continues to baffle researchers, there is another goon so rarely observed that scientists have only confirmed his existence through the residual tremors caused by the violent clapping of his arse cheeks. I'm referring, of course, to the elusive Lucas. Lucas prefers not to make his presence known unless it's through the quiet, deliberate deployment of a meme. Let's take a look at what Lucas is up to now. Here we see Lucas has just completed a game so emotionally powerful, so spiritually rattling, It altered the very architecture of his worldview. And what does he say in the Goon chat? Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, Josh is out here uploading pictures of chopped up pizza tossed into a skillet of fucking scrambled eggs. No hate to the pizza eggs, but the disparity says it all. The goons are parched, dying, left to subsist on breadcrumbs, waiting for the next meme, the next seismic clap. These are but two examples of the countless goon incarnations discovered in the wild. And current estimates suggest we have scarcely begun to scratch the surface of our understanding of these God-forsaken creatures. In spite of the vast breadth of the unknown, the depths of goon retardation we do understand remain nothing short of astounding. Observe the jellybean-like Andy. Known for his keen intellect and remarkable endurance, and yet stupefied by the revelation that plants are, in fact, not sentient. He struggles to game past 9 p.m., collapsing long before his peers. But goddamn if his ice cream sundae skills aren't downright fucking crazy. I've literally converted to Shakianity after marveling at his arcane creations. What most confounds anatomical experts is how this goon manages to run every single day, despite the bruising on his knees earned from sucking off Nintendo with such relentless devotion. Here we see a mother grieving, mourning the loss of her 27 children, each one brutally executed by Nintendo executives. Their crime, daring to mod Pokémon into Palworld. Andy consoles the mother, reminding her without hesitation that the Switch 2 would easily be worth $600, $700, perhaps even $1,000. At least so long as Chinese AI is paying for it. Then there is the aerodynamic Josh, a creature existing somewhere between fact and fiction, at least as much as Trump exists between good and bad policies, if that says anything. Beneath Josh's aerodynamic form lies an amateur chef whose culinary efforts are, admittedly, quite impressive. His prowess in the kitchen pales in comparison, however, to his speedrunning skills. Unfortunately, he promised Jeremy he would cancel plans with the goons to hang out with Dylan, so he won't be able to hang with us tonight. Next, we turn to the humble, quiet, capybara-like Dylan. His very straightforwardness and lack of contradiction is, in fact, the contradiction. This goon can outgoon the rest when the situation demands it. When games of magic stretch too long, he busts it down, sexual style, in the cul-de-sac with Nekusa. When a girl sprains her ankle, he sprints to the hospital faster than Andy's best records. And when faced with a hoagie of truly gargantuan proportions, he unhinges his jaw, wider than Matt does for the strap-on. Most remarkable of all is his capacity to consume 1,500 milligrams of edibles and still maintain steady employment. That one may have gone a bit far, Robert, so it may be time to put you down a peg. Already known for being rotund, Robert is also notorious for his argumentative streak. A mere 10 words, or fewer, when paired with the clown emoji, are enough to send him into a frenzy of furious typing. Notice how Cameron, aloof as always, tempts Robert's inner gremlin with a comment.
That just looks like another shitty friend slop game.
Oh, he's done it now. Robert injects himself with superhorse tranquilizer, drives up to Cameron's house, douses his tied-up family in gasoline, and sets them on fire. Cameron, in a rare moment of quick wit, manages to placate Robert.
Wait, I didn't realize you could build on it.
It's not enough, and Robert begins to dump Cameron's Warhammer minis into the flames.
No!
Cameron pounces, a furious and desperate assault, If Robert wanted his kids, fine. Gabe was about to lose a good noodle star anyway. But he'll be damned if he's going to watch his new Regiment of Renown Scarlet Jury set be taken from him. And then salvation arrives. An ice cream truck rolling gently into the scene. Both goons, tantalized by the promise of sugary sweetness, abandon their conflict at once. For now, their quarrels are forgotten. Robert savors his prize, a SpongeBob SquarePants novelty ice cream, the one with the bubblegum eyes. As he licks its melting form, peace returns to him at last. Cameron, unsurprisingly, has chosen an extra-large chocolate cone. In this moment, he can think of nothing more important than the simple joy of sharing this loving moment with a friend. For now, at least, all is right in the world. And so our time among the goons draws to a close. We have seen their contradictions laid bare. Creatures of sass and silence, of hoagies and ice cream, of furious quarrels and sudden reconciliations. In their chaos there is balance, and in their absurdity, a kind of truth. For though they bicker, blunder and bewilder, they remain bound by friendship, by folly, and by the shared habitat they call their own. What we have witnessed is only the beginning. For there are still many more goons, each stranger and more confounding than the last, awaiting documentation. I won't lie, I've just run out of credits, but just pretend it's because I have to go out and capture more footage. Believe me, I wanted to say more about Matt than just his strap-on deep-throat abilities. Like how his catch and release is really just him face-fucking his catch before tossing it back into the water. Sick freak. And believe me, I know Cameron is absolutely fuming that I haven't even talked about Leo setting himself offline on Steam and crunching a literal 80 hours a week on Suzerain and Europa. In time, my dear viewer, in time. This, then, is the essence of the goon. Unpredictable, contradictory, yet inseparable from one another. A reminder, perhaps, that even in the most unlikely corners of life...
Huh? Hey, Davey, what's up, man?
I'm literally in the middle of recording for Planet Goon right now, Robert.
Yeah, I know. I hate to bother, but listen, you know that stuff you did...
Stuff?
Oh, you know, all the stuff like the environmental protections and not wanting like our oceans destroyed.
You mean my entire life's work?
Yeah, that stuff. The president's really pissed off about it, and yeah, you're dumb.
What? I'm done?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find some. We have somebody else. Don't worry. I mean, you're 90, bro. I mean, I don't even know why you're stressing and like just go fucking retire, man. We got someone lined up. He's real good.
Okay. Well, that's reassuring, I guess.
What's up, bitches? Let's do some fucking Planet Goon.
Oh, fuck me.
You have no idea how much money Exxon is throwing at this fucking thing. It's going to be huge.
Robert, please, you can't do this. It's not even a good AI voice. It's terrible.
Nice shot.
Thanks, Donnie, but that check better fucking clear, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, about that. See, in the big, beautiful bill, which is tremendous, by the way, really great stuff. Elon hates it. We can only afford to give you about half of what we agreed on. But fuck it, this shit's gonna...
'Cause I wanna dance.